The Raptors. Look to take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Garnett. Gobert pulls it in. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. And it's sent back by White. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Off target with his three. And the Raptors with possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. To the paint, here's Shannon. Clock at 4. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Quickly with a wide open look. And the three ball is good. Quickly's got the first 3 points tonight for the Raptors.
Oh, about time. Starting to wonder a bit if they were ever going to knock a shot down.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Toronto with the ball. Here's Murray Boyle. And Garnett with those slams.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Quickly looking it over. White up top. All sorts of time. And the Raptors take on 2 more.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
For 3, Edwards. That shot missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here is Edwards. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Toronto trailing. 17 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's DiVincenzo. Launches it. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Raptors out in front, up by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
Here's Battle, and he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Right side, Conley. Pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Thompson outside. Hit by Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Toronto with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through that season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Thompson from long range. And he stays with it. Over in the corner, Conley. Thompson looking for an opening. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Toronto leading by 12. There's the pick. Pass to Murray Boyle. Quickly with it. Stolen by McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert. Gobert double teamed. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. DiVincenzo's got it back down to single digits for Minnesota. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Walter. And again, Toronto no up. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Shannon. 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Raptors ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Pass to Battle. Here's Pirtle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Edwards from the arc. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 9. Down low. Here's Cannon.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Here's Murray Boyle. Acted quickly. Here's Walter. Still yet to score. Pass to Garnett. On the corner. Murray bowls. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Kevin?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Walter. Edwards, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Yes, that goes in. Timberwolves trailed by 8. To the middle. Stolen by Quickly. And here's the fast break. Here's Garnett.
Oh, watch out. Come on now. Throw it down. KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Garnett. Stolen by McDaniels. Right side, Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. Out to Edwards. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now the Raptors moving it up. And that one's good. Battle's got his third bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the inside. Gobert lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Poeltl at the elbow. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Thompson. Lets the three fly. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him.
26.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
There's Anthony Edwards. The layup missed.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Pass to Garnett. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You look at his athleticism, the mobility and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
Outside Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Garnett. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
McDaniels outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert the screen. Here's the floater. It's good.
Always encouraging to see Gobert scoring. Means the whole offense is working.
Quickly with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Murray Boyle. Out to White. A 3 from Quickly. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now DiVincenzo. Edwards. Thompson outside. Oh, what a finish!
You see McDaniel setting the pick and then finding a soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
On the wing quickly. Here's Garnett. It's stolen by Gobert. Now McDaniel. Thompson outside. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. quickly with it. Barrett outside. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now Thompson. It's stolen by Barrett. Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Here's McDaniel. It's stolen by White. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Rebounded by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. McDaniel. That's off. Onside, Barrett. Now Garnett. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Nine-point game. Outside, Garnett. No one near him. Buries the jumper.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray Boyle. Quickly. No good from 3. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks.
The color tone brushed by the pig name will never have a ring of its own diamond fit, cause the pressure was emitted by another, not a chin. Acceptance, I used to give a about it in its best sense. Impressive is not my weight to less than charade, a guest list, party favors, a half-baked chips on the table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters in the fence, but it's never determined what I yearn. I